What's up guys, Spin Firearms here, and since the new release of the Smith & Wesson M&P Bodyguard 2.0 Chambered in 380, ever since that release, people have been asking me, hey, I have the original Bodyguard, or hey, I saw the Bodyguard on sale for $315. Is it still a viable option? Guys, I carry stuff like 357 SIG, I carry 40, I carry subcompacts, I carry handguns that have been around 30 years. I get all sorts of crap for it. I cannot tell you to pick this, pick that, or that. I can only speak from my experience and what I personally think and like better. If you already have a Bodyguard, we're going to talk about should you get rid of it and upgrade. Or should you just upgrade to the Bodyguard 2.0 in general and buy it on top of this. We're going to talk about it, what's worth it, what's not, in my opinion. In my opinion though, if you have a Bodyguard, it's been reliable and you love it, no reason to upgrade, no reason to change. But there is something better that has recently come to market. Let's check it out. The Smith & Wesson Bodyguard 2.0. Before you get started, hit the like button, drop a comment down below, and subscribe. Let's get into it. Smith & Wesson did an amazing job upgrading the handgun altogether. It's like they scrapped the whole entire design, which they did, and everything about it. So let's start from scratch, more so towards the side of the Shield lineup, right, versus the Bodyguard lineup. That's the direction they took, and man, did they knock it out of the park. Now, on the left, we're going to go 10+1. We're not going to compare it with the 12-round mag. And on the right, this is with the extended pinky extension, and that's still only 6+1. So you get an extra 4 rounds with the new Bodyguard and the potential to use that 12-round mag, making an extra 6 rounds, which is absolutely crazy. But you can see the trade-off. Bodyguard is a little bit shorter, and with that flush mag, it'd be even shorter. As you can see, a little thinner slide on the Bodyguard 2.0. Overall, pretty similar in width. Here's beaver tail to beaver tail, and here's barrel to barrel. So, overall, the Bodyguard 2.0 is a little bigger in length of the frame as well as length of the slide. Now, the original Bodyguard cleared and safety checked. So is the 2.0 cleared and safety checked. Now, as you can see, quality mags, always going to be quality from Smith & Wesson. But in terms of everything else on this handgun, the sights, they aren't stuck to that slide. You can upgrade them, but like we'll talk about, the Bodyguard came with awesome sights right out of the box. Pretty similar, but this, you have a wider U in the rear with an orange outline and a tritium dot in the front, whereas the Bodyguard are all blacked out, which is fine because you're going to be point shooting with the pocket pistol. You're not going to be fully extended like you are at the range. Everyone thinks every self-defense encounter, you're going to be like, okay, hold on. I got my stance, I got my grip, I'm ready to go. That's just not how it works. You're drawing right from the pocket, you're letting it go. You're letting it go from your hip, you might have to slide bump into your stomach. I mean, it's just chaos. That's just part of it. It's not going to be a nice, smooth, I did it, guys. No, it's chaos, and nobody wants that in their life. Anyways, terrible blacked out sights on the original Bodyguard, but they do the job. I know a lot of people who put paint on them or just upgrade them if you want to. One thing I do like about the Bodyguard, which it's sort of redundant on this model, would have been better if they offered a safety on this. Now, I don't personally use them, but for a pocket pistol, to a lot of people, that's awesome. They want this little safety. And what's nice about the safety is very hard to turn on. Like you saw, I could barely even get it, but very easy to turn off, which is really nice for a lot of people, considering it is going to be in your pocket. Typically, people who pocket carry tend to be more active because they want to be more comfortable, so they go with something smaller. I would like to see the option on here for those same people, but at the same time, the original Bodyguard uses its trigger for the safety, right? You don't even need to rack it, but it's a long double action trigger pull. Ready? I'll do it again. It is pretty predictable though, but I mean, look at that. Reset. So that's basically what you're getting with the Bodyguard, and that's the safety. That's what sort of makes this safety redundant or pointless, is your trigger is your safety. That 10 to 12 pound trigger pull on that long double action hammer fired pistol, that is your safety. Now in terms of serrations, no front serrations at all. Like even on the Shield, they have a little bit right here, which you don't need. Once again, it's a pocket pistol. We're not doing press checks. I mean, come on guys, it's a pocket pistol. Let's be real here. We're not going to war. We're not in full gear. We're not in a full kit. We don't have a helmet on. We don't have body armor. Imagine sitting at the range with a Bodyguard and full body armor on. I mean, just look at some of these YouTube videos. People in full gear, Taurus GX4. It's like, what? Like, what? I'm confused. Sorry, guys, but that's just me. Do your thing, guys. Do whatever you like. Anyway, small little fish scale serrations in the rear, not a big deal. One thing I've always praised Smith & Wesson for is their finish, and especially on pocket pistols, since it is cheaper. Pocket pistols typically tend to be a little cheaper than your average pistol, ranging from $200 to about $400 to $450. And cars go way more than that, but in my opinion, not really worth it. Especially with the new Bodyguard 2.0. But awesome finish for pocket carry, is hands down the best for pocket carry. Good texturing on it, actually pretty decent. Decent ergonomics for what it is. Now, this one is smaller than the Bodyguard 2.0, but it still feels pretty good in the hand compared to some of the others. Like I had to put a whole grip on my Ruger LCP and stuff like that. Overall, an awesome handgun. Never given me a single problem. I run Underwood Extreme Defender rounds with it, and it is good to go. Will I still carry this? Of course. I love this thing, and what I like about it is mine's broken into the point where everything is just running so smooth on it, and you can feel that. And on top of that, it just has never given me issues. I have zero complaints. So that's my point. If you have a good, reliable Bodyguard, no need to just sell it and get the new Bodyguard 2.0, because I've even heard about some issues with the new 2.0. That's why you don't always want to buy a new release right away. I like to typically wait a little bit. But what's nice is these are relatively affordable. These go for $400, $399 out the door, or $399 obviously you have tax, but that's what they're going for. MSRP is something like $500, but you won't find them for that. They're going to be about $400, so reasonably priced and affordable. So carry your original Bodyguard, just save up and buy the 2.0. It is not worth selling this or trading this in and then losing a bunch of value for the new pickup. Honestly, just keep carrying this, give it a couple months, let the problems die down, and then go out and purchase it. That's my opinion. Now let's check out the 2.0, because this thing just rocks. Awesome front serrations, awesome rear serrations. They look super, super nice. I like the new look of the Bodyguard, how it's written. Like I said, awesome U-notch rear. I wish it wasn't so big, but I get it. It's a pocket pistol, so you're not really even going to be using them. One thing I did notice from the factory, this is my buddy's, it did come a little off-centered. I haven't changed it yet because I haven't been home, but as you can see, it's just a little off-center. And at first, every shot was just a little bit off. We took a look at the sights and we're like, okay, that's what it is. Other than that, this thing is a tack driver. All your groupings from 25, 30 feet are like this. So that is plenty good for any self-defense encounter. So under stress, you're going to be sitting more out here, whatever the case may be. Super nice sights, like I said, awesome finish. The barrel wear is very similar to any Smith & Wesson. They all typically get that same wear in a couple spots here, and then on the side. That's basically what it's getting. No malfunctions, no jams, no issues, nothing so far. That trigger, just it's night and day, guys. It's night and day. Ready? Oh. Cleared. I mean, that's just dumb. Sorry, guys, but that's just dumb. Ready? You're always going to be faster with the 2.0. And when seconds matter, that typically is during an important self-defense encounter, is when seconds truly matter, not at the range, when your life depends on it. So you will be faster with this handgun, getting that first shot off always, as well as follow-up shots. This trigger is a beast. Reset. Nice, audible, and once again, just a little bit longer, but it is a pocket pistol. Awesome texturing on the whole handgun, even decent on the side right here, but where you really need it, which is right here, look at my thumb, sits really nice in the hand. I can almost get full 3 fingers on it. They made that slide so short, they made your hand sit so high, have such a low bore axis that you can get 2.5 fingers on this handgun with the 10 round mag. With the 12 round mag, you get a full 3 finger contact. Now obviously I'm jamming my fingers in, but comfortably holding it, I still get 2.5 fingers, which is perfect. Awesome texturing right here. But what's really cool is they have it on the takedown lever, right? Because here, it's a little too close for comfort, right? A little too close for comfort at the range. So I even have been known to just move my hand back or just tuck on that takedown lever and you're good to go. You just got to adjust your grip a little bit. But I shot this thing one-handed, no problem. There is no recoil. People see a small handgun and they get worried about having recoil, being too snappy. Someone said, why wasn't it ported? Why wasn't optics ready? Why is there no rail? Like, are you kidding me? It's a pocket pistol. An optic is just going to cause more problems trying to draw it. Being ported, trust me, guys, you already have not a lot of power with this very short barrel in 380. You're going to have none after that porting. You'll have some, but obviously you don't need it. It's .380. These things are fun to shoot. I have a blast shooting these things. And then a rail, once again, you don't need a light on it. Carry a handheld if it's that big of a deal. That's why you don't see any of that stuff on pocket pistols. Now, what I like about the size of this is it could flex into your everyday carry main because you can get a full grip on it. It's shootable and has capacity. But at the same time, what I would use it for is a pocket pistol. So should you upgrade from your original Bodyguard to the 2.0? I don't know. You tell me. I'd rather have both. Thanks for watching, guys.